And here we are back with some more mesmerizing items this week on the music, books, and antiques show here that I put on every week for you all. And hopefully we don't have too long of a video, but here's old Morty. He doesn't hardly sit on his stoop here lately. He's always in the winders looking out at the other cats. There's about 3 or 4 cats that wander around our neighborhood every night and every day, prowling the streets and whatnot. And he likes to sit in the window out there and look at them, and he starts going crazy over all that, meowing and stuff. There we go. But he likes to watch those other kitty cats outside. I'm just kind of scared to let him out because we live on a fairly busy street here. I'm in a duplex, and this is the only duplex on this whole block. All the rest of it is all apartment complexes all around this one little duplex that we live in. It's kind of strange. My landlords are like 90 years old, and they have lived here. Wait, what am I pointing? Oh, that this camera mixes me up. Wait till that quits. My landlords are like 90 years old, and they've owned this duplex since the 70s. And they said that before all of these apartment complexes were built up around us, that there was a drive-in movie theater in the whole area behind our duplex here. And so with all the apartment duplexes around here, there's a lot of car traffic, mostly during the day. And on the weekends, it's at night because this is a college town and all these students live in these apartment complexes and they're out partying at the bars and they come home late. So I don't know how these cats are surviving the night with all the traffic, because I always see these squirrels all squished all over the place. Kind of sad. And rabbits and fox once. But I guess the cats, maybe they have they do have better night vision, I guess, probably than squirrels. They're very nocturnal, I guess, cats. And we also even have coyotes running the streets about 3 or 4 in the morning, chasing the cats one night, trying to eat the cats, I guess. They're building they keep encroaching on the coyotes' territory, part of where we live at, not far from here, and they're causing the coyotes to move into town at night, and that's, people gotta watch their pets and whatnot, and probably little kids, but I doubt if there's any little kids that are out at 3 a.m. I would hope not. But I'll quit blabbing here. We're back for some more. That was 4 minutes of babble. Records and books and whatnots. First off, on the records, we have the Commodore's Natural High. Now, my neighbor, his name's Pat. He took his girlfriend to see Lionel Richie and Lionel Richie, anyway. He went to see Lionel Richie. And so I don't have any Lionel Richie, so I decided to start with the Commodores. This was popular in the 70s, 1978. And the popular song on this here album was Three Times a Lady. Three Times a Lady is on this one. Commodores. And here we have another Commodores. And this one has Lady on it, I believe. Nope, it's got Sail On. And Sail On's the only one I kind of remember from this. I thought it had lady on it. It says sexy lady. Anyway, I'll give those a listen, and if I don't like any of the music besides the one hit that's on both of those, then I'll probably let those go to some point at the Goodwill store. Oh, and by the way, this says Hail Sagan, Carl Sagan, not Hail Satan, for any of you people that might think I'm a Satan worshiper. It doesn't say Satan, it says Sagan, the science guy. Anyway, Lady Smith, Black Moon Bazaar, Journey of Dreams. I don't think I've heard anything off of this yet, but it's just interesting to hear some of this music playing low at night or something, or even while you're cleaning house, something like that. And lastly, on the music part. This is only my second Crosby, Stills, and Nash record. I don't even know it's on here. I just picked it up because it's in very nice condition. I would say very good on the grading system. My grading system, anyway. I have my own, people. Here we go. Well, there we go. And it's a gatefold. Didn't show you that. And now I don't know if you remember, those of you that have been watching my videos. Dang it. I hate it when these cameras do that. The focus thing's all crazy and anyway, one of my earlier videos of this newest series that I started 30 videos ago or whatever, I showed an antique tin toy garage, and I've been picking up little cars for it now and then. And here I found a kind of an old 1940 Greyhound bus that I can park around the little gas station type thingy that I found. And next we have some sheet music I was wanting to show you. Now the sheet music that I share in these videos, if any of you see any of it that you want, I'm willing to trade for any of the sheet music that I have, because I can't read a note of music. And when I used to play the guitar, I played by ear. VC chairs there. So if you see any of this you want, just let me know and we can trade for it or something. If you're a musician and you want this sheet music for any type of reason. Here we have the Strawberry Alarm Clock Tomorrow. These were only $1, so I didn't pay for too much at all for these. Kind of a drag. Who did this? The Buckinghams. Pretty Flamingo by Manfred Mann. And as I said, these are sheet music to those songs. And if anybody wants these for any reason, just let me know. I don't know why I got them. I thought about putting them up on a wall just as decorations. But if there's actually somebody that can get any use for these. Here we have the Rolling Stones, Get Off My Cloud. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, The Candyman. That's kind of neat. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is one of my favorite childhood movies. Here we have True Love, Bing Crosby, Grace Kelly, and Frank Sinatra. 3 iconic musical figures. Well, 2 iconic musical figures and 1 iconic actress. I didn't even know she sang. That must be from a movie, I take it. And I used to live in Topeka, Kansas. That's where I was born. And here we have some sheet music from 1896, I believe. Topeka Fall Festival, March the Two-Step. And next, I picked up this old print from a Harper's Weekly newspaper, June 28th, 1873. And I just had I think that image is, I like that image. That could be put into a frame. It's almost like artwork. Here we have the old African American gentleman relaxing after playing his violin, I guess. He kind of got tired and sleepy way down upon the Swanee River. I guess he was playing. You can see down in the corner there some music or tales or something right there. And there's a couple of ladies dancing right here, and a guy playing a banjo, and another gentleman fishing. It looks like a little creek or a river, more likely a little creek right there. But I just found this fascinating. I can picture a story in my mind of what's going on just by this little print that was in this Harper's Weekly from 1873. And they really did some fascinating almost artwork in their newspapers, this Harper's Weekly. And they don't do that anymore. They don't do woodblock prints or things like that anymore, which I wish they would get back to. It'd be more entertaining than all these Kardashians and all that crap that they show anymore, the orange Cheeto. And here we have another science fiction book here, the Ace Double novel books, The Big Time. And you have a lady there. She's got a hatchet and some kind of electronic device. And there's a guy with goat legs or something in the background there. That's an interesting cover. And on the double-sided cover there's the Mind Spider and other stories. And next we have another one of these amazing tale stories. The Galaxy Master, Planets and Women Were His Pawns. Kind of a pulp fiction-y type science fiction cover going on there. And on the inside, you can order 8 months of popular boating for only $2, which looks like a very boring type of magazine, unless you're into boats. And this is from December 1956. Also on the back, there's any 3 science fiction bestsellers for only $1 if you join the Science Fiction Book Club. Now I remember you could order cassette tapes and 8-tracks. I didn't do that, but I did the cassette tapes thing in the 80s where you could order like 15 cassette tapes for $1. And then after that, they would keep sending you cassette tapes, but you would have to pay like the normal price for them or something along those lines. But I ordered them and never paid them back. So somewhere I'm on the cassette tapes most wanted list or something, because then after you order those cassette tapes and you don't pay for them, then you order more under your mom's name, and then your grandmother's name, and then your uncle's name. And the next thing you know, you got a big old mountain of pretty a bunch of cassette tapes that you're never going to pay for. And now you're in trouble with the cassette tape gods or something. I don't know. My name's probably on a list somewhere. Now, lastly, I have a couple of more pocket watches from my watch collection I wanted to show y'all. Pocket watches are very affordable to collect. Amazingly, there's the lower end where they range between $25 to $50, $100, all the way up into the thousands. But you can collect some very nice old antique pocket watches for not very much. And the first one I wanted to show you is this 1831 Verge Fusil. I shared one of these in one of my earlier videos, but it wasn't this watch. This is a very big, like 18 size pocket watch. And this is from 1831, and it's 185 years old. Now this will run you a couple $100. I don't normally say prices in my videos, but these ones, these watches, I wanted to let you know, even though they're very old, they don't cost very much. You know, hold off buying a few records or something, and you can get you an old antique that's still working. And these came in back then. This was hallmarked from England, and it has a outer case. Be careful here. And the watch comes out of that outer case. And there's another case on the inside. And these are key wound. You see that little hole there? You stick a key in there and wind it up, but you got to be very careful. And I already have this pre-opened, so you can look on the inside. I don't have the right time set on it because it's kind of hard to set this one, and I don't want to mess anything up. This isn't really for carrying around every day. It's more probably supposed to be on display and perhaps a showcase these days. Now back then they would have carried them probably on a special occasion, something like that. And these are very, for its age, 185 years old. There's some amazing mechanics on the inside of that. I don't know if you can see that inside of there going, ticking around. It's called a Fusi because it's a chain run watch, and there's a little cone shaped thing that the chain runs around. I don't know if you can hear it ticking from all the ticking from these other clocks that are in here, but it is running. And this I will never wear on me unless it's probably for some sort of very special occasion, because that is quite old. And to find one of these working is amazing to me. Next we have, now this one I carry on me sometimes recently. And this is a Elgin pocket watch from 1890. And it is still working. Well, I'll take it out of the... I have this one pre-opened also in the back so you can see the mechanics of it. It has a protective dust cover case. And this is another big heavy one. You can see it working there. But I'm not sure it will pick up on the microphone here. And this one was only $75. So it's a very affordable area to go into collecting if you're interested. And there you go. And that does have the correct time on here for where I'm at. And it has this little fob I just stuck on there. Fobs where you put that in your pocket and hang this probably through your buttonhole or something in your vest back then. And it wouldn't, if it dropped, it wouldn't fall and hit the floor and break somehow. But these were very well made. This is a big heavy one, and they're very fun collectibles to get into. The problem is finding someone to fix them if something breaks. There's very few people that still fix these, but they are out there. You can find all kinds of videos on YouTube about it. Here's a little case opener. I do have some watch tools. You stick this in the case to open it if you're having trouble. On that note, I have a bunch of watchmaking tools and things like that and videos I've been watching so I can try to learn how to do some of that myself. And Colin, over and out. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll be back and see you again sometime. Weirdos unite.